What up, Dealy gang? Dealy Kamel here. Today, I wanted to talk a little bit about the Raidraptor archetype and when they will be introduced along with Shun Kurosaki, aka Shea Obsidian. So I was doing a little bit of research for this video, and I found that Raidraptor's initial release in the TCG OCG was done in the pack Wing Raiders. That was released in 2015. They did get a couple cards in like one of the first Arc 5 packs. They got their Ace Monster Rise Falcon along with a couple support cards in a previous pack, but this is where all of the main Raidraptor and Phantom Knight cards come, or they all get released here. So I did do a deep dive into this pack, and I'm going to save that for another video where we go over all of the Phantom Knight and Raidraptor support in this pack, and we break down what we think we're going to get right now versus what we're going to get later. I just wanted to cover a few things about the archetype right now before the anniversary. So let's get into it. So first, we're going to start by covering the effect monsters in the deck, and I wanted to talk about Raidraptor Vanishing Lanius first. This is a level 4 effect monster, and it says once per turn during your main phase, if this card was normal or special summon this turn, you can special summon one level 4 or lower Raidraptor monster from your hand. So this is very, very nice. It is your essential one card Xyz summon that has an effect that activates when it is normal or special summoned, which is very versatile, and you can tell that this is extremely versatile because it can be used at any point in your combo. You can normal summon it, start off your combo, or if you're using a different Raidraptor effect, when this is special summoned, you can special summon another Raidraptor and use that Raidraptor effect. So this is going to be a core card of the deck that I definitely think we're going to need at 3. So I'm going to say either a main box UR or SR, or it's going to be in the level ups at 3. It's too good to put in the farm. So yeah, need Vanishing Lanius. So the Lanius monsters are essentially all the main deck ones, and there's a couple Xyz, small Xyz monsters that are Laniuses. So we've got Raidraptor Mimicry Lanius, same thing, level 4. Once per turn during your main phase, if this card was normal or special summon, you can increase the levels of all Raidraptor monsters you control currently by 1. During the main phase, if this card in the graveyard, because it was sent there this turn, you can banish this card, add one Raidraptor card from your deck to your hand, except Mimicry Lanius, and you can only use this effect once per turn. So Mimicry Lanius, I think what it is trying to do is like to allow you to reach level 5 right off the bat, and then level 6 if you let it stay on the field. However, I don't think we're going to be utilizing those effects too much because I assume that, reaching higher ranks with Raidraptors is going to be made easy by, some sort of skill. And if not by that, then the rank of magics are going to be the way you want to do that. However, being able to search your deck for any Raidraptor off of banishing this from the grave is super good. Just being able to search anywhere is very nice. And after this card is guaranteed to be in your grave from an Xyz summon, or if it is just there, period, then you will be getting this effect. However, it does have to be sent there that turn to get the search. All right, next, we've got Raidraptor Fuzzy Lanius. Same thing, level 4. If you control a Raidraptor monster other than Raidraptor Fuzzy Lanius, you can special summon this card from your hand. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can add one Raidraptor Fuzzy Lanius from your deck to your hand. You can only use each effect of Fuzzy Lanius once per turn. You cannot special summon monsters the turn you activate these effects except for Raidraptors. So I really like this. Like we said before, all you have to do is have any other Raidraptor, and this guy comes out alongside it, so you can make another Xyz summon, or you can get your first one off with it. And if it is sent to the graveyard, you can add another. Wow, Fuzzy Lanius, this card, I honestly think I don't think it will make it into the initial release of cards, and if it does, it may just get that one of slot in the level 20 to 23 reward slot, because this card is super strong, man. You Xyz summon with it, and if it gets sent for an Xyz summon, you get to add another copy of this busted card to your hand. So the fact that it does say you can add more, maybe it's not going to be at 1, but I don't know if we're going to get it initially. It does seem pretty strong. All right, so those are the only monsters I wanted to cover in the main deck right now. So next we're going to take a look at a rank up magic card, and that's going to be rank up magic Skip Force. Now Skip Force is a normal spell just like all the other most of the other rank ups, and this says target one Raidraptor Xyz monster you control, special summon from your extra deck one Raidraptor monster that is 2 ranks higher than that target by using that target as the Xyz material. This is an Xyz summon, and then you transfer the Xyz materials. During your main phase, except the turn this card was sent to the graveyard, you can banish this card and 1 Raidraptor monster from your graveyard, target 1 Raidraptor monster Xyz in your graveyard, and special summon it. Okay, so you will this card is essentially going to allow you to rank up your Raidraptor boss monster into the larger forms. However, it can only be 2 ranks higher, so you can't go from rank 4 to 8. You're gonna have to go from 4 to 6 to 8 to 10. You're gonna have to rank your way up the hard way. So why did I pick this card specifically? So this is actually not a card from Wing Raiders. This is a card that Raidraptors get further down the line. However, I did think that this card would fit Duel Links a little more because the rank up magic card that they did get in Wing Raiders is strong for a different reason, I think. Let's take a look at it. Here it is, Soul Shave Force. Now, Soul Shave Force says pay half your life and then target 1 Raidraptor Xyz monster in your graveyard and special summon it. Then special summon from your extra deck 1 Xyz monster that is 2 ranks higher than that monster by using it as the Xyz material. So why do I think this card is a little too strong? Well, you're getting a Raidraptor back from your grave, which means it doesn't require any commitment for that turn, and then you get to bring out any Xyz monster that is 2 ranks higher. You are not locked to Raidraptors via this card. However, it is assuming that you did not already summon a Raidraptor this turn that locked you to Raidraptors. This rank up card does not inherently restrict you to only summoning Raidraptors. So that's why I think it gives you a little bit too much freedom in Duel Links. And I think that that is not what they're looking for. I think that when the deck initially comes out, they want you to be utilizing as much of the strategy as possible. And I think Skip Force is going to allow for that. Let me know what you think, though. Skip Force does allow you to get a Raidraptor Xyz monster back. And it's going to be any of them, a 4, 6, or 8. And they can get pretty strong if they get removed from the field. So let's see what we got next. We've got our first Xyz monster, Raidraptor Rise Falcon. Now, this should be Shun Kurosaki's ace. It's his first Raidraptor in the chain. It is the rank 4 and it requires 3 level 4 winged beasts. This card can attack all special summon monsters your opponent controls once each. Once per turn, you can detach 1 Xyz material from this card, then target 1 face-up special summon monster your opponent controls. This card gains attack equal to that monster's current attack. So yeah, essentially, you once per turn, you detach, and then you copy the attack of the strongest special summon monster, and then you have 100 more, and then you are able to attack all of your opponent's monsters and clear their board. So pretty good. So this does require 3 level 4 winged beasts. However, this is going to be extremely easy for you to bring out. We just read a lot of the main deck monsters and saw that one summons this, it lets you to special summon another one, and then the one summons another monster from the hand. So getting this out is going to be very easy. And let's take a look at some of your targets that you're going to be ranking up into after you summon Rise Falcon. So after we got Rise Falcon, we're going to get Raidraptor Revolution Falcon. This is a rank 6. Requires 3 level 6 winged beasts, or you can rank it up with the likes of rank up magic Skip Force or any other Raidraptor rank up spell. So let's take a look at this. You can detach 1 Xyz material from this card. This turn, this card can attack all monsters your opponent controls once each. At the start of the damage step, if this card battles an opponent's face-up special summon monster, that monster's attack and defense becomes 0. If this card has a Raidraptor Xyz monster as Xyz material, it gains this effect. Once per turn, you can target 1 monster your opponent controls, destroy it, and if you do, inflict damage to your opponent equal to half the attack that monster has. Okay, a couple things. So it has a beefed up Rise Falcon effect. It is coming in at 2000 attack, and then it's going to reduce each and every monster to 0 that it battles with. Of course, it can battle all face-up special summon monsters once. And then on your turn, it's going to get this pop and burn effect that will be a quarter of the monster's attack in Duel Links. So look, I was talking with some friends and they say Revolution Falcon is balanced in Duel Links. I thought it would be a little strong, but they say it's going to be good. You know, I've got to say this is a pretty interruptible card. It is extremely strong in the battle phase, but then, you know, it is fully susceptible to cards like Book of Moon, easy removal that we already have in the game. So a powerful effect, but it is super obvious when you must remove it. All right, so coming in above Revolution Falcon. Did I put it in the video? No, I didn't. Oh my gosh. All right, let me go put it in the video. All right, I found it. So the rank 8 Xyz monster is going to be Raidraptor Satellite Cannon Falcon. Now look, guys, I was talking with some of my TCG Duel Links buddies who are OGs, and they said this card is balanced. It's Duel Links to prove, dude. So let's get into it. Rank 8 requires 2 level 8 winged beast monsters. However, you're always going to be ranking up this guy from Revolution Falcon. If this card is Xyz summoned by using a Raidraptor monster as material, you can destroy all spell traps your opponent controls. Your opponent cannot activate cards or effects in response to this effect's activation. Quick effect, you can detach 1 material from this card, then target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls. It loses 800 attack for each Raidraptor monster in your graveyard. That is pretty insane. So for me, the absurd part is the Harpy Feather Duster effect, that on summon it is going to just wipe the board of all spells and traps, and you cannot respond to that. You can't respond to it with anything. Can you counter trap that effect? Let me know in the comments, guys. Can you counter trap this effect? It does say you cannot respond to it. However, the quick effect here, I'm going to say it is quite powerful. However, this card is quite the equalizer, right? On summon, it's going to destroy basically any counterplay you could have to this card. In Duel Links, I don't think that we have monster effects that are powerful enough to stop a card like this. This card, I feel like it punishes you investing too much of your protection in spell and traps, and I feel like for too many decks in Duel Links, they have no options but to play these spell and traps to protect themselves. So I think this might be a little too strong. Let me know what you guys think about Satellite Cannon specifically. I don't know if we're ready for a Harpy Feather Duster effect yet in Duel Links. We just got Dark Holes, so I think it would be nice of them to test the waters before dropping something like this on us. But yeah, that is going to be it for me, guys. Thank you for hanging out and talking about Raidraptors. Next week we're going to do a deep dive into Wing Raiders and kind of observe all the support that Raidraptors got there, and see you know, what is realistic to get and what isn't. So peace out, guys. I'll see you then. Until next time, peace out.